Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Trader. All right, hope you've had a good week. Today is a Friday, and let's jump into the chart as we look at the Euro USD and see what is going on for the day. So, as always, we start with the Forex Factory news. So we already know that there's no high impact news. Today is Friday. This also could be due to the Thanksgiving holidays, so there's not much in terms of news going on. So yeah, let's jump straight to the charts then, and let's go back to the charts. So here we are. So keep on excuse me, we'll keep on explaining the narrative. Okay, so daily is in a swing trend. All right, the swing trend on the daily is bullish. We had this break of structure over here, and then as soon as we had that break of structure, price just started to tank. All right, so this started the pullback. So we've been in this pullback phase since September, mid-September. Okay, so we've been in this pullback, and we were expecting price to mitigate this extreme demand. That has not been mitigated. Okay, that has not been mitigated, but price made this low, and then we had a push up, a push down, and now it has mitigated this new supply area as well. Now we know that price is in deep discount at the moment. Price is in deep discount. All right, so this could be the higher low that has been formed, and price is now ready to go bullish. Okay, however, because that has not yet happened, we can still expect that maybe this week low will still be run. Okay, price will still take out that week low to at least mitigate this extreme unmitigated daily demand. Looking at the 4 hour, we have this is the immediate, that's our immediate 4 hour demand that is holding. So our structure on the 4 hour, overall we have our internal, because the swing structure is the same as the daily swing structure. Okay, and then we've had these internal breaks of structure. All right, and then we have this larger internal over here. All right, and this is the swing range for that internal trend. So all of this is an internal trend to the internal trend. Okay, so this is an internal to the internal. So what that means is we are only looking at this because we need to make trading decisions based on the current price action. Okay, so we do have this high. This is our week low. Okay, so this is a strong high because this led to the break of structure right here. Okay, so break of internal structure. So after that break, then price continued to push down, and now we've had another internal break of structure bullish. All right, that allowed price to push up to mitigate this daily supply as we were expecting. And now price, the internal of the internal, we have this range. This is the range we are looking at the moment. Okay, this is the range we are looking at the moment. So let me update. So as you can see, price action is getting a bit complicated because we're having all these internal to the internal, and now we've got like 3 levels of internals in our structure. So I'll just call it SS, you know, just so that there's no confusion. Just so that there's no confusion. So this is our current strong internal or sub low, and that is currently our weak sub for our weak internal high. Okay, so expectation would be that price will take that out. However, because we've mitigated daily supply, it could be possible that price will just, you know, tank. All right, now targeting equal lows and this weak low down here. Okay, so those are possibilities. So at the moment, price is not really moving. This could be due to the Thanksgiving holiday, if I can call it a holiday. So there may not be much happening today. Let's look at 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, current ranges, we've been breaking structure to the upside, and then we had this break to the downside, and then break to the upside again. Okay, so structure wise, we are bullish on the 1 hour. We are bullish on the 1 hour. Okay, we're bullish. So really, there's not much in the way of trade. Obviously, we can look to go. We would have been looking to go long, but the reward to the risk is not favorable. All right. So this will be a time where you do nothing because of how big the 1 hour zone is. To get to a 2 hour, you need to close above the daily supply, and we still have these 2 unmitigated 1 hour supply areas at the extreme. Okay, so it's possible, right? But that is a lot of fight. Okay, that is required to bust through this daily supply, right? Coming into a strong internal high as well. Okay, so risk reward is not favorable at the moment. However, bullish is the way to go. Okay, bullish is the way to go. Bullish is the way to go. But it just means that at the moment you might have to wait, or you may take, say, may set an order at around half of the zone, okay, around half of the zone, and then at least that way price doesn't have to go too far. It has to just take out the weak internal high, okay, the weak internal high. But as it stands, this is it. This is how price is looking. All right. So we would say price action, we're bullish. 4 hour, we're bullish. Okay. Because we just had breaks of structure to the upside. However, it's a bit weak because we've just mitigated this daily supply. So it is possible that price could start pushing back down. Okay, price could start pushing back down. So we'll just have to wait and see. So I think this is it for today. There's not much analysis. We just maintain a bullish bias, although we are cautious that shorts could be possible since we've just mitigated that daily supply area. Okay. The reward to risk on the 1 hour chart is not favorable, okay, because of how wide the zone is. So we'll have to wait for either price to push in deeper. In any case, looking at entries, this would be a low. This is now a strong low that we need to see a run. Okay, it needs to be swept first. Why? Because we had this choke high, price switched bullish, so now we are waiting for price to take out this low, possibly make another run to look like it's going, and then take out the new low before price finally makes its proper run. Okay, if this bullish trend is to continue, okay, if this bullish trend is to continue, so that would be what we can be waiting to see. Okay, that could be what we can be waiting to see. When that happens, then that will make it a high probability buy trade. All right, at the moment we can expect that price will continue to drop, okay, because this needs to be taken, and then once that has been liquidated, then we can expect to see price start to turn bullish. Okay, start to turn bullish. So it could happen today. Who knows, it could happen today. So other than that, I think that's my analysis for today. If you are enjoying it, please hit like, hit subscribe, turn on the notifications so that you're notified when we go live. All right. And then that, we can trade out. Have a good day and see you on Monday.